What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are in a Freightliner Century. Or is it a Cascadia? I think it's a Century. But I'll look. It's a Century. 6x4, 550 horsepower. I believe I have the Cummins. It says Cummins ISX 15. I don't know if there's such a thing as ISX 15. I believe the ISX was the PACCAR motor, or is that MX 15? Yeah, it could be right. I don't know, and I could be way wrong. I've been trying to get the W990 to work, and I kept going in and out of my mod manager, going back to my desktop, making sure I downloaded the right one, put it back in there, nothing was working. Moved some mods around, there's 2 mods, well actually there's about 5 mods for it, so I moved a couple of the mods around, and when I get in the truck, when I'm outside of the truck, there's a door. When I'm inside of the truck, there's no driver's side door, there's no steering wheel. So I don't want to drive without a door or a steering wheel because I think it looks funny. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see. Maybe possibly later on today or tomorrow, I could find a stable mod or a mod that doesn't have the door missing. I know a lot of people have that truck and are uploading that truck and uploading videos about that truck. I think it looks all right. I like that it has an Eaton Fuller 18-speed in it. It's got that chrome front piece, the chrome front lower bumper where my fog lights are at. It's got like some aesthetic things that are Kenworth W900-ish. But it is a new truck. It's, I believe it's a 2020 model, or maybe it's a 2019 model. It just came out. W990 it's called. They also have the T880, which is the same body style. They use that on dump trucks. And also the 660 is the same body style. And I believe the 660 and the 880 are both dump trucks. Don't quote me on that though. It looks really cool. It's got, it's got a lot of chrome on it. I'll say that much. But it looks really cool, and the only thing that's wrong with it are the headlights. The headlights are big old squares that, I don't know, they look funky to me. So, but I will do a video on that once I figure out what's going on with my mod. Right now we're going to drive this Century around because I finally got, this is Cyrus the Virus mod. I got it from modland.l or atsmods.lt. When you go to that website, you always want to have a ad blocker and a virus protection. So because there's a lot of ads that pop up and a lot of things that if you're not familiar with downloading mods, you're going to be really confused about. So you might click on something and think you're getting a mod and you're getting a virus. So just be extra careful when you're downloading mods. That's why I don't really put any of my mods in the description anymore. When I first started, I did, but now I don't put them in there anymore because most of them I get from mod sites. I don't get them really from the Steam Workshop. When I get them from the Steam Workshop, I'll tell you guys. So, anyways, there's not much you can really do to this truck besides paint it, put on some fog lights, and change the rims and tires. I put 275 80s on it, Bridgestones, instead of always going with Bridgestone for Alcoas. But yeah, you really couldn't do anything to it. I was worried about not having a GPS, but when we turn it on, the GPS comes out. I think that's pretty awesome for this truck being so old, or looking so old. This is a rush delivery. I shouldn't have been sitting here talking the entire time, but oh, and there's curtains. But so we're probably going to be late. But I don't mind. I got billions. I got $2 billion. Hopefully we don't hit anything on the way out. Super close. So what does this weigh? It's used packaging, 33,233 pounds, going to Eureka at the Walmart. Walmart in Eureka. I always say that backwards. Let's see if any of these vehicles have sound when they go past us. A little bit, not too much. Where you going? I just saw somebody. What's that Mercedes doing over there? No idea. Trying to figure out. Oops. I'm trying to do the 18 speed. Hey, that was really loud. I'm trying to do the 18 speed the way you're supposed to do an 18 speed, which is when it's really heavy. This one's 30,000 pounds, which would still be quite heavy for the vehicle, but you're supposed to go like one low, one low, one high, two low, two high, three low, three high, four low, four high, five low, etc. And normally I just go through the gears. What's up, man? Gosh. It's because it's a yield to make a left, so they're going to be doing this and cause a traffic jam. I did put in the latest Jazzy Cat 6.1. I also put in colored traffic for the trucks here. These trucks are gray, white, blue, yellow, green. They're all different colors. And I put in... I can't do this right here. I need to get up to speed before they slow me up too much. AI colored traffic. Also, it works. They're all Jazzy Cat mods, so they all work in harmony together. So not only do we have the Jazzy Cats traffic, we also have painted vehicles, so they're not all white or red or all similar colors. And then painted truck traffic, and then a variety of traffic, which I've only seen white reefers, but maybe we'll see something different as we continue to go. Couldn't get off the phone in here. Really couldn't do anything, like I said. But this truck has always been reliable. This mod is probably... It probably came out, I don't know, late... Well, I don't want to say late December, but probably October, maybe even earlier, 2018. I don't know where we're going. We're going this one, that one. I don't think we have to stop, no. Oops. Hey buddy, how you doing? A lot of planes traveling around here. I'll go to 5 high. There's a... See, that was a T880 dump truck. I think that's part of Jazzy Cat's mod, though. I don't think that has anything to do with the vehicles I have in the game. A lot of planes. Yeah, there's a bunch of different... That right there was a dump, flatbed, a reefer, and a dump truck. Or not a dump truck. gravel truck, gravel vehicle. Not bad sounding. Probably sounds better from the outside. Most of the ISX motors have that same sound. It's not until you get into bigger, powerful motors that you get the like the chips motors or whatever, that you get that engine brake that's super loud. That clock is so good. Is that even on the right time? Does it say? Yeah, I think it is on the right time. The clock up there by the CB radio. So I was watching some videos. I wasn't told by anybody in the comments, but I was watching some videos about how to drive an 18-speed and how to drive a 10-speed and how to drive a 13-speed. So you might see that coming up in the next couple videos. Like if I do doubles or something, I might do a 13-speed or maybe a 10-speed, depending on what I want to go with. 13-speed is exactly like, well, not exactly, but it's similar to an 18 speed, except 1, 2, 3, and 4 you don't have any gears to split. You only split 5, 6. You only split the high gears. 5, 6, 7, or 5 low, 5 high, 6 low, 6 high, 7 low, 7 high, 8 low, 8 high. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 don't have any. You don't split those gears. So that's what makes it a 13 speed instead of an 18 speed. We are riding too close to this barrier. What is that, a Fiat 500? Yes, it is. Get over since I'm already here. Pre-select low, go into 7. And then the 10th speed is a little bit different, as you guys probably know if you've driven a 10 speed in this game or in real life. Where low is, which is all the way to the left and down, that's first. And second is where third would be on a 6-speed shifter. Second, so it starts off where low would be on a 18 speed or a 13 speed. It's just a little bit different. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you end up at 5, and then go to the high range, and then you go back to 1, which is where low high would be, where gear 1 would be, and that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No splitting of gears. You don't got. There's no range selector. There's only a splitter, obviously, to go from 5th, or what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, to go from 5th to 6th. To go from the low gears to the high gears, basically. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching trucking videos, because all I've driven in this game, I believe, unless I was using an automatic, when I didn't have a steering wheel and a shifter and pedals. I let go of the gas. That's why I pre-selected part beforehand. Toyota Camry. That's an old school car. So you see a lot of the traffic. They're not all white reefers. They're different colors, and the trucks are different colors as well. So the blue and the white, and the Tesla. That one was pretty cool. The single cab SALA with, I'm going to go with some cement trucks. The single cab SALA, Sala, whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. With the trailers that are also the same brand. Domino's. Pizza Hut sounds good right now. I prefer Pizza Hut over Domino's. Sorry, not sorry. And we'll go up to high. So I don't know exactly what year this truck is, but it seems to be, I mean, it's kind of old school, but then it has that, I mean, that's also old school. I probably had that in my 2000, maybe even a 90s vehicle, the TV that goes up. But when I was customizing the vehicle, I'm like, what the heck? You can't put in a GPS. And then as soon as I get out, turn on the truck, the GPS comes out like Volvo. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Because I really don't like to use the map on the screen unless I really have to. Sometimes, even this one's super small, but you can really tell, you know, where you need to go. There's some of the GPSs where you can't, where it's not super clear. So that's why I'll use like the map. Or sometimes I forget that the map is up because I'm too busy watching the road and not even looking down there just to see where I gotta go. As funny as that may sound, this truck does not have advanced coupling, so I had to turn that. Well, it's been off. I turned it on to see if it worked, but it didn't work, so let's go back to low. A little bit of lag there. FedEx old school van. There's a Raptor. Best Buy. And then I was watching videos about the gear that you go... Here we go again. Rite Aid, but... The gear that you go uphill in is the same gear you go downhill in. Which I didn't know. I would just floor it. I'd be going like 70 miles an hour downhill. Ooh. Bad idea for me. Just stop here. With these guys flying by on my... No, he's not going to go. Unfortunately. The traffic is traveling way too quickly for me to get over and try and go. Well, yeah. As soon as I say that, one comes around the corner. He's like going about 50. That was pretty cool, the sound. And actually, why aren't you going? Going. As soon as I say that is when it goes. Oops. What am I doing? Losing my mind here. I got rush deliveries to do, buddy. Luckily it didn't stay. Luckily it didn't stay. When I first started, I thought we were going to be doing a night drive, and I was like, I'm going to sleep and then do a day drive, because I don't like doing night drives all the time, just because you guys can't see anything, can't see really traffic, can't see anywhere we're going. It's kind of boring, unless I keep you interested with with certain topics. But I haven't played the Division 2 for Argosy, Freightliner, Argot, whatever it's called. I haven't played the Division 2 for about a week. It was telling me that you're in the top 15% of people that made it to level 30 already. And once I got there, I don't know if it was once I got there, but I just stopped. I stopped playing. I didn't want to finish the game so early, and I'm not even really that close to finishing the game, but I got so many different strongholds to get to clear. And unless you're with like another person or even up to 4 people, when you got like 2 people, it's easy. When you get like 3 people, you get double the bosses, double the amount of bosses. So if there's like 4 main bosses with 1 person on 2 people, you can easily take it out. And then a 3rd person comes into your group when you're halfway done with it, and it goes from being 4 bosses to being 8 bosses, and you're like, oh man. It gets super difficult. Get off the... Never mind. What's over there? As I ride the sleepy strips. I was going to start off in Medford, Oregon, but then I realized that our last video was in San Francisco at that delivery that I like. The one I uploaded about 2 or 3 days ago, on Friday morning. I'm all over the road. I apologize. I'm trying to get to my Diet Coke. In the video, I watched a video about the W990, like a real video, and man, that truck is... the guy that was showing it off must have either been really short, or this truck was just super massive compared to the guy. Because he was standing in front of it, and there was still about 2 feet of hood above him, which I was just like, wow, that truck's huge. They didn't really show much of the sleeper. It's like a guy who sells them. I'm not sure what city it is, but he's a guy who sells them. What am I doing? In the wrong gear. I'll stay right here because... Excuse me. Is that a Tide truck? That's funny. Because the people that are in this lane are also, they're making that right turn like a wide right turn instead of like if I would just go on the side, which would be better for me. That sounded really good. I have an alpha sound pack for the sounds, for the car outside sounds. I put in a different one than the one I had in my last video. I know, customers. Angry. Fresh and Tasty's open 24 hours? Didn't know that. I haven't tried to float gears in this thing. Probably gonna switch to there's some lag going through the city. Yeah. Couldn't do it. Well, where are we going? To the back. I believe we're going to the back. Killed it. Teslas back here? Or are they dropping off? I just was looking up Teslas today, actually. Well, today for me is Friday, but... And they have... They have a... Like, the lowest price of a Tesla right now is like... Oh, is it right here on the side? Hold on. I'll get back to that. You just gotta pull in? What? No, wait. Is that it? Or is it up there? Where's my map? Oh, it is next to us. That's weird. It's not skilled. It'd be crazy if like vehicles in here, like the trucks that were in here were moving too. Anyway, they have the lowest price of a Model 3 right now is $24,000. Then if you want like long range, then it goes up like 10, or it goes up to 31 from 24. And then if you want like different interior, then it goes up some more. You could walk out with you can get a Tesla for like really cheap. I don't think this is it. I think oh, it's right there. I was like, yeah, there's no way that this could be it, because I mean, it's perfect for the truck, but I knew I saw something over here. I'm gonna have to go in blind. So, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I have enough room right here. Hopefully we don't hit this thing. Okay, cool. Oh, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to go around the building, but I don't think I have to. Let me see if I can back up. I'm not going to back into the spot. I just want to see if I can get a little bit as if I came in from this direction. Well, that's where I would be if I came in from this direction. Possibly, roughly. Where's the trailer? It's right here. Only because I want to try and get it from here. Gotta move up some more. Alright. Well, we can't look. Do we have a window here? Oh, son of a gun. Hey, those lights are those lights on? Let me see. No. Okay, anyways, back to what I was doing. Can't see nothing there. Well, I think I'm already too far. Yep. Try that again. Kind of. can jackknife it some more. I mean, not jackknife it, cut it some more without it rolling over that line. But I don't have that much room on this side, so that's what I'm concerned about right now. Just gonna start heading towards the guy, or towards the left-hand side of the 23, because I put too much cut on it. I'm actually looking at the bottom mirror. We're super close to that. I wonder how close we are to that truck, that trailer. Oh, not even that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because it's a shorter trailer. Yeah, I just straighten this thing out quite a bit. Still probably gotta come, yeah, gotta come from somewhere. It gets super hard to turn when it dies, like a real vehicle, like without power steering. Oh, I gotta bring it this way. With the spread axles, it's a lot more difficult. Just because, here we go again. Put it low. Just like you would think in real life. Because I believe they fixed that whole situation with the axles being spread apart versus not being. The only thing I don't like about this, other than it being super far over, is it's not, I didn't like it in my last one either. It's not straight with the door. But I might have to just whatever it and let it go, like I did in my last job. I didn't say anything about it in my last job, but I was thinking it in my head. I was like, that door is so off. Whatever. I'm just going to take this right here. Turn off our flashers. Parking brake on. Engine off. It's better with the door. You can't see any of the white unless we come over here. But, yeah. But I think they fixed that whole axle thing. Because when I was talking about it, probably like, it's probably been a year now. If you have the axles towards the front as opposed to towards the back, or if it's a spread axle like it is here, when you're backing up, it didn't have anything to do with it a year ago. Now I believe the physics are actually working with it. So we got excellent used packaging delivered from San Francisco to Eureka, California. $13,057 and 718 XP inside of our Cascadia, not Cascadia, Century. I don't know why I keep calling it a Cascadia. Let's see what jobs are out of here. I should get a trailer, but I think I'm gonna use a different truck. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Elko, possibly. I don't want to go back south again. We can do something like a like that, cat chassis, or a house. This is the where we get where we use the whatchamacallit. We haven't had an escort in a while. But anyways, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace out.